Okay, let's unpack this. Getting attention online today, it feels, well, less like having a chat and more like shouting in a huge crowd, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's tough.
How do you actually cut through, all that digital noise and genuinely connect with your customers?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Everyone's drowning in emails, social media feeds just keep scrolling. It's so easy for important messages to just get completely lost.
Exactly. Which is why for this deep dive, we found this really interesting source. It lays out 10 pretty compelling reasons why mobile marketing, specifically SMS, can be, well, surprisingly powerful.
Hmm.
Think of this as like a guide to understanding how this older tech, the simple text message, can still be incredibly effective for engaging your audience.
Right. And our aim here isn't just to read off a list of 10 points. We really want to dig into why these advantages matter so much right now.
Yeah, explore the so what.
Exactly. How can using that phone, the device that's almost always, within reach, give you such a direct and frankly impactful line to people? We'll cover everything from the sheer speed of it to how it can actually build real customer relationships.
Okay, sounds good. Let's jump right in then. Benefit number 1,
Hmm.
immediate and direct engagement. Seems obvious, but what's the real power there?
Well, what's fascinating is how perfectly SMS fits with our shorter attention spans these days.
Mm,
The source we looked at points out that text messages, they're typically read within minutes, like 3 minutes
yeah,
often. Think about that. Your message basically skips the overflowing inbox, lands right on their screen, usually with a notification.
yeah.
In a world where we're constantly bombarded, that instant visibility is just golden.
Right. So it's not just speed, it's timing. Hitting people when the info is actually like super relevant. The source mentioned things like flash sales, urgent alerts.
Exactly. Or personalized offers, too.
Right. Why is that perfect moment timing so critical?
Well, take a flash sale. The whole point is urgency, right? People need to know now.
Yeah. Or it's over.
Precisely. An email might sit there for hours, maybe even a day. But an SMS alert, that can genuinely drive action almost immediately. It's about grabbing that small window of opportunity when people are most likely to, act on it.
Mhm.
It really makes you wonder what other channel gives you that confidence that your message is seen almost instantly.
Good point. Makes total sense.
Mm.
Okay, let's shift to benefit number 2. Sky-high open rates. And the numbers here are, well, they're pretty startling.
They really are. The source states that SMS open rates often get above 90%. Just let that sink in.
90%. I mean,
Yeah.
compare that to email, you're lucky to get maybe 20, 30% sometimes. It's a huge gulf.
Massive.
What does that actually mean for a business using SMS? That high open rate?
Well, linking it back, it just means there's a dramatically higher chance your marketing spend is actually reaching eyeballs. Your message isn't just disappearing into some digital black hole. It's far, far more likely to be read. And that obviously has a direct impact on your ROI, your return on investment. If way more people see the message, your chances for conversion, well, they just go up naturally. It's a much more direct path from message sent to hopefully achieving your goal.
Absolutely. Okay, third benefit. Powerful personalization. This is where it gets really interesting, I think. Moving beyond just blasting everyone with the same thing.
Yeah, this is crucial. It's about tailoring the message to the individual. The source had some great examples like sending happy birthday messages, maybe with a little discount,
Nice touch.
or offers based on what they bought before, or even, messages triggered by something they just did on your website. Why is that specific tailoring so important now?
Well, it feels like people just expect it more, don't they? They get personalized stuff everywhere else online.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
We're all getting used to brands understanding us, or at least trying to. Generic messages, they just feel impersonal, easy to ignore. But a personalized SMS shows you're actually paying attention, that you see them as an individual. And that really helps build a much deeper connection. It makes the communication feel relevant, even welcome, instead of, intrusive spam.
Okay, benefit number 4. This one definitely perks up ears in any business. Incredible cost effectiveness.
Yes. The source really underscores the relatively low cost for each SMS you send. Now, put that together with those super high open rates we just talked about.
Okay, I see where you're going.
Yeah, the potential return on investment, the ROI for SMS campaigns, it starts looking really, really good. Why is being cost effective such a big deal here?
Well, it sounds like it levels the playing field a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Makes powerful marketing accessible even if you don't have a giant budget.
Exactly right. It's not just a playground for the big corporations. Small businesses, medium-sized businesses, they can all leverage SMS really effectively without needing, a massive marketing war chest. It's about achieving high impact without breaking the bank.
All right, so cost is good.
Mm.
What about reach? How many people can you actually get to? Benefit 5, massive reach and accessibility.
This one boils down to something pretty simple. Almost everyone has a mobile phone.
True.
The source rightly points out that SMS can reach pretty much every potential customer. Doesn't matter where they are, or even if they have great internet all the time. Why is that kind of broad reach still so valuable?
Well, it sounds like you get global scale, but you can still deliver that local, personalized feeling we just discussed.
Precisely. The internet's reach is vast, obviously, but SMS offers this very direct, often more reliable connection to individuals. Think about areas with patchy internet, or maybe demographics who aren't glued to social media or email 24/7. SMS can still get through.
Interesting point. Okay, benefit number 6. This is about building something really crucial. Enhanced customer loyalty.
Yeah, and the key here is consistent, valuable communication. It builds trust over time. The source explains that when people get, useful updates, maybe exclusive offers, personalized tips via SMS, they start to feel more connected to the brand. How does that regular contact actually turn into loyalty?
It's like you're staying top of mind, but in a helpful way, not just popping up when you want a sale.
Exactly that. It's about nurturing that relationship, providing value beyond just the next transaction. It makes customers feel a bit like insiders, part of a club. And that naturally makes them more likely to stick around and come back for more business.
Makes sense. Okay, moving on. Benefit 7. Real-time updates and automation. This sounds like a huge time saver.
Oh, automation is absolutely key here. The source gives those great examples. Instant alerts for flash sales, automated appointment reminders, which are so helpful, or real-time shipping updates for orders.
Yeah, I love getting those.
Right. And the beauty is it's all delivered automatically without someone having to manually send each one. What's the biggest plus of combining that real-time speed with automation?
Well, it just sounds incredibly efficient. Businesses can be super responsive without needing an army of people sending texts.
Exactly. You keep customers in the loop promptly, which they appreciate, and it frees up your team to focus on other things. Plus, that ability to react instantly, maybe there's a delay or a new product drops, that gives you a real competitive advantage.
Okay, benefit 8 is all about getting smarter, data-driven insights and analytics.
Right. And what's so valuable with SMS platforms is the data they generate. You can track everything. Open rates, who click the link in the text, conversion metrics, it's all there. How can businesses really use that data well?
Well, it sounds like it's direct feedback. You see what works, what doesn't, and you can adjust.
Precisely. You analyze that data, and you get these crucial insights into what actually clicks with your audience, which messages get opened, which offers drive sales, maybe even what time of day is best to send things out. It allows for this continuous loop of optimization. You refine your strategy, get better at targeting, and hopefully get much better results over time.
Okay, number 9 really highlights the flexibility. Its sheer versatility in campaigns.
Yeah, the source lists a whole range of uses. Promotions, obviously, but also quick surveys, those appointment reminders, again, even basic customer support Q&A. It's not just for one thing. How does that flexibility fit into the bigger marketing picture?
It feels like it could be kind of a central hub connecting with other things you're doing.
Exactly right. SMS shouldn't exist in a vacuum. It can be a really critical piece of a multi-channel approach. It works beautifully alongside your email campaigns, your social media, whatever else you're doing, to create this unified customer experience.
Like sending an email first, then a reminder text.
Yeah, perfect example. Or using SMS for immediate follow-ups after a purchase. It connects the dots.
Okay, last one, benefit number 10. This focuses on actually getting people involved. Boosted customer interaction and engagement. It's not just shouting at them.
That's a really key distinction. Yes, SMS is great for broadcasting info, but it's also fantastic for two-way chat. You can ask for feedback with quick polls, run little interactive contests, even just offer a direct line for people to text questions to. Why is having that two-way street so powerful?
Well, it turns them from just someone listening into someone participating, right?
Yeah.
Makes them feel more involved.
Exactly. That interaction changes everything. It's not just a marketing blast. It's an opportunity for actual dialogue. You gather feedback, you solve problems directly, and ultimately you build a much stronger, more dynamic relationship with your audience.
Wow. So when you lay it all out like that, mobile and SMS marketing, it really does offer this incredibly well-rounded set of benefits for connecting with people.
Yeah, it really does.
We've touched on the immediacy, those amazing open rates, the power of personalization, how cost-effective it is, the massive reach.
And the loyalty building, the real-time updates through automation using the data.
Right, the versatility across different campaigns, and finally, really boosting that interaction. It covers a lot of ground.
It really presents a compelling case, doesn't it, for SMS being a vital tool, not just an afterthought, for businesses trying to navigate this very crowded digital space. It's about creating real connections, not just sending out noise.
Yeah. And the source finished with this interesting thought, kind of urging businesses not just to chase the latest shiny trend, but to really embrace innovative approaches. And that seems to fit perfectly with what we've discussed about SMS.
It does. It really does. And maybe bringing this back to you, the listener, it's worth thinking about. Given how immediate, how cost-effective, and how uniquely personal SMS can be, how could strategically using this channel maybe revolutionize how you connect with your audience? How could it help you build those lasting relationships, going beyond just, ticking the box for digital marketing?
That's definitely something to chew on as you figure out your way through the digital maze.
Yeah.